couch.me guitar lessons. Hey there, Licknriffers, and welcome back to yet another awesome arrangement lesson here on Licknriff. We haven't had a Beatles song for a while, so I have arranged something for you. So first, I'm going to play it for you so you can see and hear how it goes, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick, note by note, chord position by chord position with tabs right here on the screen, as usual. It goes like this. Enjoy. Okay, so the intro starts with G, okay? But before we start, I want to remind you that there is a brand new course series on Licknriff. It's called the 30 Days to Your Guitar Breakthrough series, and it's waiting for you right now on my website. You can check it out. The link is below in the description. There are 6 new courses. It's almost 20 hours in total, and it's a daily practice. And it includes 30 days to your fingerstyle breakthrough, to your chords control breakthrough, to your rhythm breakthrough, to your soloing breakthrough, both on electric and acoustic, to your slide guitar breakthrough, to your musicianship breakthrough. It's a part of the Break Your Boundaries course series. You can find all the details on my website, so go check it out, and let's start something. So you start with G. Now it's G with 3 on the second string. So okay, now I play it like this. Okay, so I wrote it down in the tab. You don't have to do it exactly like I do. What I wrote down was the 6th string, the D string, and then 0-3 on the B string. Okay, now you can harmonize, of course. Now it's, you can also do, okay, just the 0-3, just the bass and 0-3 on the second string. And then I slide to 2 on the second string. And I play it open. So it's 3-2-0 on the second string. And then you have F. Okay, it's just 1, 2, 3 on strings 2, 3, and 4. And then it's A, okay, which is technically A over E because we're playing again strings 2, 3, and 4. So it's G, okay, with that slide to 2, and then the open second string, then F, and then A over E, okay, because then you have, okay, this, you have F, E on the D string. So it's G, F, E. Okay, then you have D. Okay, the verse begins. You have D. Okay, now you can open the first string and have that extra 9th, okay, for extra colors. Okay, it's just the second string. And then, okay, you have 3-2 on the second string. It's still D. Now it's a D major 7. Okay, it's D with 2 on the second string. Now, here, if you play the open E string, you get a beautiful chord. You get D major 7 add 9. So, and then you have D7. So it's 1 on the second string. Okay, now it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 3 on the second string. And then you leave those fingers the way they are. You play strings 1 and 2. And then you have G again. Okay, so it's the open E string, then 3 on the second string, and then G with 3-0 on the second string. And then you have, okay, you have G, you have strings 6, 4, and 3, and then you have the same thing but with 2 on the sixth string. So it's the F sharp bass. Okay, it's G over F sharp, and then you have E7. Okay, so I just put 3 and 1 on strings 2 and 3, and I play strings 1, 2, 3, and 6. Now, again, you can play it any way you want, but what I wrote here is a bit melodic. I wrote the chord and then the E string, and then I wrote strings 3, 1, 2, 1, and this creates this. Okay, but you can just play the E string throughout and then strings 2 and 1. Okay, it works as well. And then you have, okay, it's 3 slide to 2 on the second string, and then the A bass, and then 2 on the third string. This is now an A chord. And then you have 2 and 4 on the fifth string. Okay, so it's. Then you have Don't Want to Leave Her Now, which is B minor, but you don't bar. You have the open E string, and then it's this. Okay? It's only strings. It's no extra moving fingers. So you start with the third string with the fifth string together. Okay? Or you can play the whole chord. Okay? And then what you get is this. You get strings 3, 2, 3, 1. And then 3, 2 again. And then what you're supposed to play is this. You're supposed to play this. The B minor major 7 chord, which is 3 and 3 on strings 2 and 3 with the B bass. Now, this is a bit harsh, so there's an extra option that you can do. You can actually play B flat. And then you have the major 7 note on the fifth string as well, so you can just play B flat. Okay, just don't play the D string. Don't play the fourth. Play 3 and 3 on strings 2 and 3 with 1 on the fifth string. And then you're basically playing the same chord, but the major 7 sound is also on the bass instead of this, which can sound unpalatable to most people. And then you have B minor 7. Okay, and basically it's just B minor again, but without the little finger. And you play 2-0 on the E string. So again, you lift the bar. And then you play strings 2-1 and then 2 on the first string, so you put the bar back on. And then you have this. Okay, so it's 2 on the first string with your second finger. And then you put on 3 and 1 on strings 2 and 3. And now you have E9. And then you open the second string. So you get this. Okay, now My trick is to play that last 2 on the first string with that second finger. And then I have time to put 3 and 1 on. So it's... Okay, instead of B minor, okay, I put that finger on. And then I do this. Now, in the flow of things, it sounds very, very natural, as you heard for yourself when I demonstrated it. And then you have the riff. Okay, and you play the verse again if you want. If not, I play F sharp 7. Okay, leading me to the bridge. Okay, this is B major 7, not B minor major 7 like before. It's B major 7. Okay, without the minor in there. So it's a bar on 2 with 4, 3, 4 on strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and you just play the second string as many times as you want to delineate the lyric. Okay, and then you have 2, 4 on the first string. You can slide. I bar strings 1, 2, and 3. Okay, because then you play strings 2 and 3 on 4 with 6 on the bass. That's the 9th. Okay, that's the 9th, but it's on the bass. Okay, so it's G sharp minor over A sharp. And then, okay, it's 5 on the bass and then 4 on the bass with that bar again. Okay, so with strings 2 and 3 again. So it's, okay, and then you take that bar down to 2 and you play, okay, strings 2 and strings 1 and 6 and 4 on the first. It sounds complicated, but it really, really isn't, because it's just bars. Okay, you just have to get the timing right. And then after that, you have, okay, you have this. Okay, it's 4, pull off to 0 on the first string with the open E bass. Now, I harmonize with the second string, okay, and 1 on the third string. You don't have to do that. You don't have to play that whole harmony if that's uncomfortable to you, because, okay, this sounds like E major anyway because of this, because of the G sharp. So, okay, I just like to keep another G sharp going when we open the E string. And then you have, okay, A with 5 on the first string. So it's A, okay, I bar for A with 5 on the first string. And then you have, okay, it's 4 on the first string. And then it's, okay, 1, 0 on the fifth string. 4, 3, 2 on the sixth. So it's, and then you play it again. A bar. And then E, A. 4 again on the first string, but then instead of B major, you play D. Then you have the solo. Okay, so you play 5, 5, and 7 on strings 1, 2, and 3. 5, 5, 7. You play the D string first, and you play that chord, and you hammer on 7 on the second string. Okay, this becomes a D chord. And strings 1 and 2 afterwards. Then you have the same idea, but with a 6 on the third string. Okay, you play the D chord and then the D bass. Okay, this is now D major 7. You hammer on 7 on the second string, and then you do this. Okay, it's 7, 7 pull off to 5 on the first, and then 7 on the second. So it's, and then it's just a bar on the first, second, and third strings on 5, and you hammer on 7 on the second string. This is now D7. Okay? And then you have 5, 7, 5 on the first, and then I play 8 and 7 on strings 1 and 2 to keep that D7 sound going. And then, okay, 10, 10, slide to 12 on the first. And then you have G with, okay, G, okay, just strings 2, 3, and 4. It's inside the G chord. Okay, so this with 14 pull off to 12 twice on the first string, and then 10. And then you have G again, strings 2, 3, and 4, with 5 slide to 7, 7 slide to 2, 2 slide to 5, 5 slide to 2. Again, it's 5, 7, 2, 5. Okay, so it's and E. Just an E chord, E major. Now, okay, you play the E chord with 2 pull off to 0 twice on the first string, and then 3 on the second string. And then you have A. Okay, then you have A with 2, 1, 0 on strings 2, and then 1. Okay, and then you have the B minor to B minor major 7 to B minor 7 to E9 again. And you can play it any way you want. And you start again or end on D. Now once again, the B minor chord changes to B minor major 7 with 3 on the third string, and then it changes to B minor 7 with no extra finger on the third string except for the bar, and then you have that E9 2, 3, 1 with the open E bass, and then the riff. Download the tab for free. The link is below in the description. And also, while you're there, check out the 30 Days to Your Guitar Breakthrough series. It's a brand new course series, so I'd love to see you inside. And you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.